Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with the Model 1. The last time we played with this vehicle was literally the first day of 2021, so pretty much we haven't played with this tank in 1.5 years. So why not to show some love for this beautiful mother trucker? And obviously, speaking about this tank, it is quite beginner-friendly vehicle in my opinion. And everything would be fine with the Model 1 if not existence of the better tanks pretty much. Less is just better, you know, and there is no point to play with this vehicle when there is less, to be fair with you. Although lately I checked out the most played tanks, and Model 1, you would be surprised, fellas. Model 1 is pretty much top 10, top 15 most played tier 8 medium tanks. So looks like people still have interest in this tank. Anyways, let's talk gun. What is a bad thing? Base penetration is not really good. Wait. We will talk about penetration in a moment. Beautiful. So, speaking about the base penetration, 250 millimeters of penetration, excusez-moi, I am not focused. Excuse me. 250 alpha damage. Mwah, beautiful. 190 millimeters of penetration. That's nice. 900 shell velocity. It is not bad. Now, speaking about the gold, you are getting pretty much 57 extra millimeters of penetration, which is absolutely amazing, and your shell velocity is increasing to 1100 meters, which is once again not bad by any shape or any form, at least in my humble opinion. So yeah, not bad. Now, if we would compare this vehicle against the T-54 100, for example, you see there is a difference between this tank and T-54 100, and T-54 100 has better gun, at least in my humble opinion, even though paper might not show that, right? Because I believe majority of you know how World of Tanks paper is looking like. It still doesn't change the fact that T-44 100, at least in my opinion, is better gun handling wise. If I need to rate this tank gun handling from, let's say, 1 to 5, I would give it solid 3, to be fair with you. So if we can say that it is average or maybe even above average. And that's fine, fellas, and that's fine considering the top gun accuracy would be like Leo 1, right? So it is not bad whatsoever. Also, one more thing which I want to mention for you, and probably many of you do not know that, I am working on the index page, obviously, and what we are trying to do there is to refresh the ratings of the tanks, right? But in the same time to give more information for you guys as well. So hopefully this is going to be a useful information. Okay, beautiful. Arta is blah, 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 trying to escape. I think I am going for Arta, and here we go. Beautiful. Okay, I do not really think I can make that much pressure like this. I am kind of paranoid, fellas, because this could lead us to get effed faster than I can talk, and believe me, I can talk very, very fast. What is the best approach from our side? What would be the best approach? Okay. Now we know. There is a stairway in the corner. Okay, that makes sense. I am very, very happy I decided not to make pressure for this guy. That's absolutely amazing. He's trying to escape. Unfortunately, the gun is saying, wait a second. You said a good thing about me? Oh, come on, Skill. You should know better. Double tracked, beautiful. And now we are going to enjoy ourselves. Okay, Leo is sniping from the back. That's fair. And what we need to keep in mind, fellas, we need to keep in mind about this gentleman here. And I think they have more sniper schnitzels. It's not like only this gentleman was sitting here. So, what we need to do, we need to get involved step by step, little by little. Okay, that wasn't that great as I initially thought it is going to be. I do not really think I can win the fight against the Udes. I need some support from my friends, fellas. That's what I am dreaming about. Although oh, Leo is escaping, that's it. He pretty much gave us a green light to make a bit of pressure like this. And since he gave a green light, I appreciate that. Now, Why this tank is beginner-friendly skill? I do not understand. Well, the answer is extremely simple. This vehicle has a very decent armor for a tier 8 vehicle, and if you are comparing this tank against the T-54 100, this tank is way more armored. And as wrong as it sounds, fellas, I would say this tank is so much better beginner tank than T-44 100 is. At least that's what I think. Charioteer has a huge penetration, but luckily for us, he is failing to hit us. That's very good. Excellent. We are hitting him for another go. Excellent. Good. And he's officially... And I am officially dead. I honestly thought he doesn't have an angle. Anyways, by any shape or any form, this is not a bad game. 2.7 thousand damage, 1.8 thousand assisting damage. Mwah! I would rate this game as a solid banana out of 10. Also, fellas, if you need some more information about the tank, I really want to highlight this. Index page is there for you. From what we noticed, the best search function is via tech tree. It is easy to use. You are finding the tank which you want to see, right? And easy peasy lemon squeezy, you are finding everything. For example, the equipment setup. Currently, by the way, I'm testing the new setup and I'm trying to figure out is it working better, so we might add one more extra here on many tanks. If you are curious about the field modes or alternatively crew skills, for example, how I would recommend to start everything up, there is a recommendations over there, obviously, right? And in the same time, you can find expectation values. And if you are not getting enough of the skill content as well, and you want to see some extra, Skill4ltu Extra channel is always for you, and you can check the things out, right? Anyways, 2.7 thousand damage, excellent. 2.3 thousand assisting damage, mwah, very good. We are having a lovely game here, good, and I believe we are top by experience. We are second by the damage, which is completely fine, and we made 180,000 profits, which is very good. So once again, I don't really think we did some rocket science here, but it worked just fine. Let's teleport for round number 2. And we are back with round number 2. Now, good things, bad things. Good thing is it is a nice map for us. Bad thing, it is horrible matchmaking for us. Obviously, Kampinovka is not much appreciated whenever we are playing against the tier 10s. But oh well, what can you do, fellas? What can you do? So, the best idea, at least that's what I want to believe, is to take this position here at first, right? I do not feel like going on top of the hill is going to be a valuable option against the tier 10 vehicles, right? I just simply feel like it is not the thing which I want to do. Plus, on top of that, unfortunately, we do not really have a field modifications tuned up on this tank yet. So what that basically means, I do not have the full spotting setup yet. But that's okay, we are feeling pretty good, and at this point I am waiting until this guy will try to go on top of the hill. And this is exactly what I want to see. I want to block him from playing on top of the hill. Pretty well, not from the top of the hill, but from this main spotting bush. This is my idea, at least at first, right? That's what I want to do, that's what I am dreaming about. Now this Vaza is not a silly goose. He knows there is a light tank, and I have a feeling he's blind shooting this light tank, and our light tank has no other option just to escape, to be fair with you. But yeah, not exactly what I'm looking for. Now the question is this gentleman having CVS? Luckily for our light tank, this was he doesn't have a greatest gun handling. In fact, I would say this guy, he has a worst gun handling in the from the tier 10 light tanks. So this is always nice and always welcome, and hopefully our light tank will survive. Although, fellas, I can see he's being blind shotted and he wasn't bothering to move. So yeah, that's kind of his mistake. Okay, we are going to risk it for the biscuit here, and at this point I hope he is not going to outspot me. Luckily for us, he doesn't have CVS, and this is exactly what I want to see. Now he's trying to go on the hill, and here he is. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for, fellas. By the looks of it, I wasn't spotting him here, which is quite sad story, to be fair with you. Okay, listen. I need to figure out the way how to outspot him, right? And I think I know how am I going to do this. I will build some speed. I am asking for our guys to pre-aim over there, and I am going to spot him in a moment. Here we go. No, guys, there is bazaar. Ay. Okay, unfortunately this is not looking that great as I initially thought it is going to look like, right? But once again, nothing what we can change about this, nothing what we can do. We can try to escape once again, and then we are going to take the same position, and then we are going to charge in front like a goat, and then we will try to outplay this guy in this way. This is our play in this game, fellas. I know this might look weird and this might look annoying, but this is how it works, and this is how we will try to make this battle work for us. I have no doubts whatsoever this guy is a great player. He knows what he is doing, and he is doing a great stuff there, fellas. Anyways, how the things are looking like on top of the hill. So far everything is looking relatively okay. This light tank is thinking what is happening here. Good. Our mission is to pretty much annoy him, fellas. This is our mission, and luckily for us we are getting some extra assisting damage, which is always nice and always welcome, right? Although, once again, it is not so simple to play, fellas, and this is not so simple to do bad things for the enemies. Luckily for us, he thinks he is not spotted, and in reality he is. What we need to see, yes, that's what I am talking about. Very good. You see, we are just countering this light tank. This is all we are doing in this game, and so far everything is looking pretty good. We are going to spank him in the face. Luckily for him, his gun handling was working in this kind of situation, but now he's down to kind of fartable, if we can say so. Anyways, the tourist ISM decided to make a bit of pressure like this. That's good, and at this point we need to pretty much stay in this position and try to spot for our team. This is all we are doing, and yes, I'm aware of that. Our view range is not excellent, I know, but it doesn't change the fact we can spot, and since we can spot, we are going to be relatively alright. Hard game. Very hard game. I'm surprised how our 279E got farmed on top of the hill. That's actually pretty surprising, if you would ask me, fellas. If you would ask me, this is pretty surprising. Okay, getting just a bit closer, and here we go. No, guys, shovel on top of the hill. Fast, guys, fast. Not exactly what I am looking for, but that's what we need to work with. I am aware of this T-95 sitting somewhere here in the back, but once again, nothing what I can change about that. Could I escape? Maybe. I am spotting for our team. Ooh. Actually, no, that's not my assisting damage. Shame. This could be so much better, I guess. Shovel is trying to make a bit of pressure here. That's okay, I do not really mind. I will take my time to hit the shovel cupola for obvious reasons. Good. And this is how you are playing whenever you are bottom tier, fellas. This is very important thing to say. Whenever you are bottom tier, you do not really need to be that much in the front line. You do not need to think, oh, I would be happy if I would be a top tier. Obviously, everyone would be happy if you know, we are getting matched. Imagine that, you're a professional boxer. You are pretty good at it. And you are getting matched against the newcomer who literally is having a first day in the ring. This is how the things are looking like, fellas. Whenever we are having matchmaking like so. I have a feeling he's aiming at me. Yeah, I'm all the time spotted. Okay, that's understandable. So what that pretty much means, they have a light tank somewhere here. So at this point, all I need to do, I need to try to blind fire those bushes here. This light tank, I'm telling you, he knows what he is doing, and I have a pretty good understanding of how he is playing the game. So that's nice. Wait a bit. Let's see. Are we going to get spotted after we will fire here? No. Are we going to get spotted after we will fire here? Yes. He is in this side of the bushes. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, he is sitting in this side of the bushes. I can promise you that. So at this point, all I can do is I can try to dig this guy out. Once again, very, very smart play by this light tank. I need to give kudos for him for what he is doing in this game, right? But I still have a feeling and I still believe we can actually win this game, fellas. I still believe we can win this game. Good, let's try to go on top of the hill in a way. And here we go. Where is that light tank? Where is this light tank? There is no chance he's sitting here. Well, maybe now he could. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Or maybe that was Leo who was spotting us. Maybe Leo spotted us, fellas. Anyways, we do not need to... Oh, you naughty mother trucker. We do not need to panic at this point. We are feeling very, very good. And I think I am going to go on top of the hill or at least I will try to make pressure on top of the hill. If we will do everything properly, we are going to eliminate this IS-22. And after that, we are going to have so much better angles to beat the living crap out of Mr. Scorpion G, who is sitting here, or alternatively Leo 1, who is sitting here. Because I assume if this worked once, it is going to work once again, right? And I am feeling completely confident with all of this. Good, we have this guy who is trying to pay attention at us. This is not bad whatsoever, fellas. I am feeling completely fine with this. And I think we can actually go in and we can actually eliminate him from the game. This is exactly what I am looking for. So at this point, fellas, yeah, it might not look that good, to be fair with you, but we are fine. Let's try to load high explosive ammunition, and I think we should be able to send him home, right? At least that's what I want to believe. Only one high explosive left. If we will hit him, he might think, he's shooting only high explosives, so maybe he will push a bit more in front of us. Nice. Excellent. Okay, this guy is down. This is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we were aiming for. Now, the next victim for us is going to be the Scorpion G. Now, the question is how to approach this guy. And I think the answer is relatively simple. We are going to turn like this, and we are going to take one of those bushes. I think this bush will work just fine. And what do we have? Can we spot the Scorpion G? He's not here anymore. Okay, smart, smart, smart. He decided to escape. How about this Leo? Then, if this Leo is sitting in the same bush where he was before, we could hit him like so. We are definitely not hitting this Leo, but we are not getting spotted in the same time. So you know what that could mean? That could mean either Leo is repushing the hill, or either Leo is pretty much not in this position where I thought he is going to be. One more. Okay, nothing. We have 3 minutes on the timer. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 minutes on the timer. How to approach enemies? How to approach enemies? This is the question. And this is not an easy question to answer, I can promise you that. Okay. I have an idea. I'm not entirely sure my idea will work well or not. But I want to take this position here myself now. 3 minutes on the timer. I have a very, very high suspicion this Leo went like this and he is trying to repush the hill, honestly. This is what is happening in my baboonish head, and that's what I could bet for, fellas. In the same time, I do not really think we are going to win this game looking into the current situation. It is just simply very hard to make pressure for all those sniper schnitzels who are sitting in the back, fellas. It's just very hard to do so. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, 2 minutes left. If I will try to make some pressure, let's say like this, there is a chance Leo is sitting here and I'm going to be dead. If I will go on top of the hill, I have no time to do anything else. Yeah, this is a rough game, fellas. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. To get a long game in the World of Tanks, honestly, I do not feel like it is a negative thing, if I can say so. And to be completely honest with you, I am kind of happy with my score. We have like 3,000, actually, sorry, 4,000 combined. Absolutely amazing. And considering we were bottom tier here, it is completely fine. Now, at this point, when there is 2 minutes left, I will try to make a bit of pressure, right? As we can see, Leo is not sitting here, otherwise I would get spotted. That's something. And looks like both of the teams decided to play for a draw. I cannot blame neither enemy team, neither our team, to be completely honest with you. I think we did as much as we physically and possibly could in this kind of situation as well. So what we are going to do, we are going to try to go on the enemy hill. And here we go. We have Leo, who is traveling all over the place. We have the Dede Fede, who just died. There is no chance I will do something for the enemy Leo. So what I'm going to do, I'm kind of ignoring him and I'm getting into position to spot the T-95 and maybe spank him once or twice. Now, what is the angling and how am I going to approach him? I am going to go straight into this bush to protect myself from the gentleman who is sitting here, and in fact at this point we can start farming. 30 seconds left, and to say we can start farming, you know, it sounds kind of, yeah. We can do a couple of more shots before we are going to have a draw. That's what I supposed to say. And look at this, in the end of the day we made a decent decision here. I see that Leo moving through the open field, that's okay. He has a great gun handling and he can kill us. We packed another 1,000 here. Now look, 8 seconds on the timer, let's get real. We are not going to win the game, enemies are not going to win the game. We are pretty much, both of the teams are losing. But on a plus note of all this, we have 5,000 combined, and once again, this is not bad score by any shape or any form. Could I play this game differently? To be completely honest with you, I am feeling very happy with my decisions which I made in this game, and I am feeling pretty great. So fellas, I do not regret a single bit of this game. So, 2.3 thousand damage, 2.6 thousand assisting damage, which is very, very nice. Now, Light Tank spotted 6,000. Kudos to him. He was extremely good player. I could clearly tell that, and you can see 65% win ratio. Heads up to you, buddy, to play with this shitty tank and to have this kind of performance. Kudos to you. All in all, we made 50,000 profits. We went for pretty, for quite a bit of the blind shots, and unfortunately none of them hit. Speaking about accuracy, 28 shots, 11 hits, 10 penetrations, but that's okay. So far, I am happy with my performance. Let's go for a third one. Let's go. And the last game for us for today, we are getting Berlin, and I don't know fellas, are you feeling the same way as I do for Berlin, but I prefer the old version of this map. I feel like tank destroyers and light tanks can literally go and eat Kaku in this map nowadays. In the past, at least, yeah, it was hard to make pressure to this side, but at least it was possible. Nowadays, to move like this with a tank, with which, let's say, you have no armor whatsoever, or being a light tank here, it is literally useless. At least this is how I feel like nowadays, fellas. Maybe that's only me, maybe you are enjoying this map, fellas. Maybe. You can say that in the comment section down below as usual, fellas. Okay. What do we have? We have 263. I do not really think we can do something for 263. I do not feel like we could make some pressure for him, and I do not really think it is actually a valuable option. At this point I am going to go for a couple of the blind shots here on the corner. There is a chance enemy Borat will try to peek, and if he will try to peek, we are going to spank him once or twice. And looking into this situation, fellas, yes, I would say this is not looking great. We are loading gold ammunition for obvious reasons, right? We will try to do some bad things for the enemies who are sitting here, and oh boys, this is not looking that great. I would say I probably need to run for my life now, not later on, not in a minute, not after 3 more shots, but now. The main reason being is because enemies have twice more forces here comparing to our Wafflecock. They have 2 guns and they have 4 guns. Here we have 3, okay, 2.5 guns because I'm only half gun. So yeah, unfortunately at this point we need to run for our life. Now, a lot of things are depending on how our team is going to play this side. If our team is going to win by making a humongous pressure, maybe it is not going to be that bad. Although, to be completely honest with you, I really doubt it. So, what we are going to do in this kind of situation? In this kind of situation, we are going to be our team's last hope. By saying this, we are going to be next to the base, right? And we are going to wait until enemies will make a bit of pressure here. This could work very, very well in our favor, especially if enemies will feel like they can cap the base out and we are going to spank them once or spank them twice. I simply have way too good shot. I cannot ignore this guy. Good, excellent. So, once again, what I am kind of waiting for, I am waiting for until enemies will say la 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 la, and whenever they will go into the cap, there is a humongous chance they might do that. Now, if enemies won't go into the cap, what we are going to do, we are going to simply sit in this position and just have a great time, right? That's what we are going to do. Okay, key 91. I have a feeling we should be able to kill him without bigger problems whatsoever. And I do not really think I'm going to get spotted. Now at this point, I am trying to find a better angle for this guy as well to kill him. And in fact, fellas, I am just here to defend the base. I am here to defend the base, fellas. I get the point. This guy is dead. Unlucky. Nothing what he can do about this. That's okay. Wait. Relax. Take it easy. We are fine. They're capping the base. Okay. Like I said before, we are kind of the last stand before they are going to cap the base, right? This is a tactical play, fellas. Whenever enemies will think, up, we are fine, GG, finito, we won the game, we are going to spank them and we will decap the base. That's all I am looking for, and plus on top of that, we are behaving like a spotter in this kind of situation. So once again, if you think I am feeling bad, think twice. I am feeling very, very good about this. I am feeling very good about this. In fact, I'm feeling that good I can shoot them and not get spotted. So this is just ideal. Enemies forgot to do one of the most important things, and they forgot to check the corner for some kind of bushwanker, which in this kind of situation, that was me, fellas. I'm feeling pretty blessed, and I am feeling pretty good with this performance, what we have done. Now, in the same time, next time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you are going, snapshot with a Skoda. Whenever you are going to have the situation like I just did, and you are not feeling that great speaking about this map, and you know enemies are going towards the cap, you have another alternative option how you can be successful and how you can defend the base with 2000 IQ. You can be a spotter, and whenever you are seeing, let's say, whatever, 10 seconds left for enemies to cap the base or 5 seconds left, make sure you have 2 shots in that time, right? Aka, if Your reload is 6 seconds, shoot on 7 seconds, so you can shoot once again if needed. Move out of the bush, so you will see only enemy silhouette and just shoot them. This is exactly what we have done, and it worked well. So looking into this performance and to this situation, 2.3 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage, very good game. We are second by experience, we are third by the damage. I think the winning strategy here was to escape from the heavy line in time. We made 49,000 profits, which is great, and in the end of the day we have 2.4 thousand damage and 2,000 average assisting damage, which is bringing us to 4.5 thousand combined. Fellas, I think we made it work, and I think we played very, very well speaking about this session. Now, a lot of people might ask, Skill, which tank to go for? Prototype or T-54 100? Honestly, T-54 100, less armor, a bit quicker, and pretty much that's about it, and better gun handling, right? Module 1 is so much more beginner friendly, and this tank obviously has a drawbacks. For example, the average penetration of the shells is kind of sad, but other than that, it is pretty good tank to play with, and whenever you are going to have a matchmaking against the tier 6s, you are a king. With T-44 100 you will get penetrated easily. With Prototype, you are going to feel very, very good. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Also, big fat thanks for every single of you who tuned in into the video, and in the same time, thank you very much for your support, aka patrons, aka people who are clicking that join button. I see you all, thank you very much. And in the same time, a big fat thanks for people who are buying bananas in the index page. We appreciate you, and I hope I am worth it. Thank you very much for everything, and Skill is out for today. Peace.